Good morning. My name is Marcus Batu Dalegas Yuswara. You can call me Ega. I am from third grade science program and I am from SMAC Seminary St. John Paul II Laban Bajo. Now I wanna tell about the story. The title is The Bad Wolf and Smart Animals. Happy watching guys. Once upon a time, there lived three piglets with their mother in a small house. It was time for them to leave their home and learn to live on their own. Their mother called the three piglets to next to her. My dear children, the time has come for you to go out into the world. Go and start your new lives, but don't ever forget whatever you do is in the world, do best you can. This is the only and the best way to start to stay alive. A little said with a bit of excitement. The three little piglets said their goodbyes to their mommy and were on their way. After a while, they found some piece of land where they could build their own home. The youngest piglet was determined to build his home with straw. He thought there was the east and the face way to build a home. That way he had heaps of time to play. The youngest of them all finished his house in one day. He yelled out to the other piglets, "Hey, you guys, I'm already finished." The eldest piglet had a look at the house. "Okay, but this house doesn't look stay at all. How will we protect ourselves from the world?" The youngest piglet didn't take any notice of his brother. "Don't worry, nothing will happen." "Okay, don't say I didn't warn you." The middle piglet decided to make up his house of old wood from the bricks he had collected in the woods. He decided to build a little cubby house. His house took exactly 3 days to finish. This house was a bit more steady than the one with straw. The eldest piglet walked over towards him. "My dear brother, you have done a great job, but this doesn't look safe at all. Is this house going to protect us from the war?" The middle piglet answered, "Don't worry, this house is very safe." "Okay, don't say I didn't warn to you." While the two little piglets were having a great time in their newly built homes, the eldest of them all constantly working because he was building a home from bricks and rocks. The other piglets thought that his effort was useless. All they did was play around and kill time. "Why would you bother with this when you can quickly fish like we have?" "Hey, how sweet is he?" The eldest piglet didn't bother listening to them. He worked from one whole week and managed to fish his house made out of bricks and rocks. A day later, a hungry wolf arrived near to their home. He first stood in front of the house made of straw. The little piglet was resting in the house made of straw. The wolf knocked on the door. "Open the door and let me in. If you don't, I'll huff and puff and blow your house in. You can do it anything to me, my host steady nod." And so the wolf puffed and puffed and he blew his house in. But with great effort, the little piglet managed to get away. And off he ran over to his brother's house made from tree branches. He knocked on the door, and when the little piglet opened the door, the little piglet threw himself inside the house. He closed the door. "The wolf can come in here. Don't worry, he can't do anything to us in the house." After a while, the wolf came by the second piglet wooden house and yelled inside, "Open the door and let me in. If you don't, I'll huff and puff and blow your house in. You can blow in my house in." And so the wolf puffed and puffed, and he blew his house in and broke it down. But piglets ran to their piglet's house and bravely got away from the wolf. Brothers, the wolf is going this way. What are we going to do? The others the old piglets answered, very sure of himself. Don't worry. The wolf cannot come in this house. A little later, the starving wolf came by the third piglet's house of bricks and stone and yelled to the three piglets, "Open the door and let me in. If you don't, I'll harp and pour and blow your house in. Don't you even try, you bad wolf. You can come in this house." The wolf got very angry. He hovered and hovered, but nothing happened. He could not bring his house down. He tried and tried, but he could not move a single brick. Finally, being exhausted, the wolf decided to try another way to go in. He saw the snake arm on the roof and started to climb. Realizing that the wolf was going to climb up on the roof and come down the tsunami, the piglet quickly lifted up the fireplace right under the tsunami and poured a big bucket of water on the woods. The wolf berry climbed up the tsunami and threw himself in, and when the strike into the boiling bucket, "Help! Help! I'm burning! Save me! Help!" Finally being free from the wolf, the piglet hugged each other with joy. The three piglets went to their mother's house the next day to tell her all that had happened. The youngest one came next to his mother. "You were right, Mommy. Whatever we did in this world, we have done it to our best. If we really work of something, it will be a success." From that day on, the one piglets were never lazy. They worked hard like their big brothers and lived a happy and safe life. Thank you.